Joining us live from Amman is Al-Madi. He is Professor of Political Sociology at the German Jordanian University. Doctor, thank you for your time. Appreciate you speaking with us. So, as we heard from Paul there, Hezbollah's attacks do nothing really to Israel. They do no damage. Of course, Israel has a strong defense. What do you think is Hezbollah's actual plan here? Is it just to aggravate Israel? Or is there some method to this madness?
Yeah, I think that Hezbollah is not an easy position. I think Hezbollah is in a dilemma right now where maybe he can't even do what a lot of people are expecting that Hezbollah can do. Hezbollah is required to do more right now to retaliate against Israel, but in the same time that Israel is actually almost controlling the whole situation in Lebanon, whether in the land by bombing actually the area, southern of Lebanon, southern of Dahia, and in the same time they are actually controlling the sky by their airplanes, by jets, by everything. So I think Hezbollah and dilemma right now, it is in a hard position. I'm not sure if they can do what the people are expecting from them to do.
Fascinating. And of course, we heard from our correspondent, Priyanka Navani, talking of Israeli drones that are flying about unimpeded by anyone, really. We heard the Lebanese Prime Minister speak earlier live on Sunday. Do you think there's anything he can do to influence the outcome of this conflict?
Najib Mikati, or the Prime Minister of Lebanon, he is the victim of Hezbollah policies, and he is the victims of Iran intervention in Lebanon in the last 20 years. So I don't think so that the Prime Minister in Lebanon can do anything because he has no power, actually, because of the division within the Lebanese society itself, and actually Hezbollah and maybe other fractions of the political movement in Lebanon or political parties, they weaken the position of the Prime Minister, where right now the Prime Minister has nothing to do and he can't do a lot to serve the Lebanese people, and he can do anything actually to really, let's say, strengthen the position of Lebanon in the international community. He has not more than to talk maybe around the world with some leaders or something like that. This is what the government can do, since actually the power, it was handled by Hezbollah in the last 20 years.
So a Lebanese government without any power, hundreds of thousands of Lebanese residents on the move within the country, an internal migrant crisis, if you will. Do you think Israel has a long-term plan for Hezbollah? As I was speaking with our correspondent, Paul Hawkins, he says that he believes it is just a tit-for-tat, retaliatory strikes between both parties. What do you think is the long-term plan on the Israeli side here?
The long-term plan, I think that Israel is just sensing that Hezbollah, it will always forms a threat for the national security of Israel. So what they have to do and what they started with, that they want to push back Hezbollah forces north of Litani River, where actually they are looking to ensure that Hezbollah has no power anymore to really threat the national security of Israel. How they are actually targeting the military structure of Hezbollah, they are targeting the leaders of Hezbollah itself. And I think Israel is just started with Hezbollah, and I don't think so that they will hold it back unless they assure for the military institutions, for the politicians, back for the society of Israel, that they will not feel the pressure from Hezbollah anymore. This is what the long-term plan in the minds with Israeli leaders, especially Netanyahu. So I think there's a lot of difficult times coming to the southern of Lebanon.
To keep bombing Lebanon until they don't feel the pressure of Hezbollah makes you wonder how long this will continue. All right, Professor Al-Madi, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.